Naturally, I should be here because I'm a member of the APC. This is our party headquarters. But our trip this afternoon, with me, are some of the leaders of APC in the state, starting from distinguished senator Ifeanyi Arume, Honorable Zibo, a member of the Federal House of Rep, correct, Ugumbo Chomos, former aspirant under APC governorship, the Chief Onwem, and Chief Danwafo, the chairman of APC Mostek. I do the joke, former secretary government, Honorable Pascal Obi, a Federal House member, and so many other leaders here, and Madam Wajmogu, the senior sister to the left Wajmogu. Nice case to you. Thank you. So we're just here because of what's happening in the state, in the state. Primarily, things are not very right in the state as it affects the party. We are concerned about the upcoming congresses. There are certain things that need to be put in place before the Congress as it affects registration and others. There has been an issue about the elected ESCO of the party in the state. The elected ESCO have not been allowed to do their job in the state. So we're here to bring that to attention of the party. And we know that our party is a law-abiding party. It's a party of rule of law. And we have come to ask the party to obey the court judgment that establishes the right ESCO in the state, which has not been overturned by any other court. And that court judgment says that Daniel Nwafo and his ESCO are the authentic elected members of the party, ESCO of the party. And the judgment holds that not even the neck of this APC can dissolve it. And that judgment has been there up to Court of Appeal. And has meant in any other judgment. So both the High Court and Court of Appeal judgment has shown that he's the authentic ESCO led by him. And without he's doing his job, then the congresses might not be legal. So we have come to remind the party as a law and the rule of law party, please obey the court's judgment and ensure that the court judgment of the party stands. We've come a long way in building this party. I was one of the founding fathers of this party. I brought in the ABGA and supported with the CPC and the SC to form what we will call today APC and ANPP. And I was one who gave the name APC to this party, just to tell you. And I was the only elected governor from the southeast that made up this party. At the time that this party's name was a taboo in the southeast. In fact, let me put it this right, that everybody that became anything in the party in the north came at the favor of President Mohamed Buhari, at the grace of God and President Mohamed Buhari. But we from the southern part of the southeast, it was a minus. The name Buhari was rather a taboo at that time, when people never believed in the party, because some of us came in and went. So the party should be seen to remember those who founded this party, and we joined this party because of justice, and justice was the same to prevail at all levels. So we're here to remind the party, and I pray that the party will give it the adequate attention it deserves. My first and foremost, allow the party leaders to go and register. How can you have a Congress coming when the honorable members and the likes of Senator Arume is not registered, I'm not registered, the chairman of the party is not registered, and all the honorable members? We have 5 honorable Federal House members in the party, and they are here, 3 of them are here. And if the only 5 members who are here are not registered, then what are we talking about? So we're here to advise the party to do the needful and obey the court's judgment, so that the world will not see our party as a party that does not obey court judgment or respect court judgment.
Body?
The party has just started the registration exercise in Imo, Kwara, and 2 other states. And we understand your faction, your group are yet to register in Imo. That calls for concerns, and they are saying your membership of APC is in doubt. Tell us why you are yet to register, and what do we expect from you in the next 2 weeks?
As far as we're concerned, because there's nothing like that taking place. There's no registration. And if there's any registration, we've not seen it in the field. There's no registration going on. That's a part of the people who are here. People want to register. And there's an elected ESCO supported by the court judgment of Court of Appeal, who should be in charge with the delegation for Abuja to conduct the registration. That is not happening in Imo State. That's why you see many people have not registered, and there's no registration going on in Imo State as far as I'm concerned. So we have come to ask the party to correct this and recognize the people so elected and who are backed up by court judgment, to allow them to go and exercise so that our teaming population will register. Imo is naturally APC. It's APC state. Because if not, we won this APC governorship when PDP was in power at the federal government. So what's difficult for APC when APC is in power at the federal government? So the point we were saying is that the rightful thing and needful has not been done in the states.
John Chicks.
Your Excellency, sir, just a departure from your visit to the party. I would like to know the...
Talk about the party.
No, Excellency, we don't get to see you always. So each time we do, we try to gather what we can gather. You can also leave the question. The Southern governors met yesterday in Lagos, and in their communique, they resolved that the power should be retained or should shift to the southeast. And you were
to the south.
You were a governor, and you have been following this thing. We would like to have your reaction in that position from the governors of the Southern governors.
We're talking about that. I think they must have said that based on the fact that it's given that in the spirit of the unconventional way or the conventional way of doing things, that once power goes to the north, it comes to the south, and vice versa. I think in their press statement they did say it must go to a particular part of south. They said to the south, because it is either from Jonathan from Jonathan in the south to President Buhari in the north, and from Yar'Adua in the north to Jonathan in the south, and Obasanjo in the south to Yar'Adua in the north. You know, it has been the convention. I think they are just trying to re-emphasize what is already happening. I don't think there's a big deal about it.
Romano's last question, please.
What is the biggest takeaway from this visit? What the party assurance the party? If it didn't work out, if it to deny your decision, what's next?
But what would be the reason why a party like APC, that is known for rule of law, will refuse to respect God judgments? It doesn't, because APC has also benefited from court judgments. That the governor of Imo State is sitting there today is as head of the Supreme Court pronouncement. So if they are not pronounced, we don't have a governor today. So the APC that have benefited from court judgment must also be seen to respect court judgment. I don't think they will say no to that. They have no reason to say no to that. And whatever is done in Imo State right now is illegal. For as long as they do not obey the court judgment. So I don't think the APC will want to engage in any illegal act. That will not spell well on them, of course, as a party.
So you'll be registering by
next 2 weeks. We're just hoping that the party will do the needful, like I said, and correct these issues and allow the elected people, supported by the court judgment, to go back and do their job, so that everybody in Imo State will come back and accept the party. So I'm here also. This appearance also will now reassure the people that something is being done to get them back to Islam. Because any legislation that does not take Daniel Nwafo as the chairman of the party is illegal. And though Mr. President had announced that all elected ESCO should transform to interim, what we call caretaker committee, and he qualifies to be there too. So any action being taken in Imo State by this party that is not recognizing that is at its best illegal and should not stand on anything.
Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome, sir. God bless you.
La 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 la.